Creator Tribe! I'm so glad you're here. Today I am working on my ICAD challenge. I've got my stack of index cards and I'm pulling one off the top. This is actually the one that from day one that was left over. So we're going to use it today for today's challenge. The prompt word of today is Snapdragon. So this should be interesting. I'm getting my materials, which I have this leftover jelly press paper. I've got some gorgeous tissue paper in my pile. I've also got some other little tissue paper scraps, different art giblets that I'm going to incorporate onto this index card. So let's get going. I'm gonna kick it off with this green tissue paper and this receipt that was a jelly press printing cleanup sheet, and I'm gonna glue it to the index card as well as the tissue paper. So here we go, kicking it off with putting down this receipt, formerly known as receipt, now it's art, and putting on this tissue paper that I had left over. I think I dyed this. It's actually a piece of paper towel combined with tissue paper, but I dyed that more aqua color a long time ago. So now I'm coming in with my Dollar Tree stencil and putting on some leafy type background, and then I'm pulling this sketch that I did of a Snapdragon, and I'm gonna just apply some light watercolors over it to establish my color palette, so when I get to the process of doing my tissue paper painting, you'll see how that works. Now let me just say that I can actually draw and illustrate and paint realistic flora and fauna. Do I choose to every day? Absolutely not. It's really time consuming. I mean, yeah, I love doing that, and you'll see that little leaf painting there. But I'm not doing that today for this. This is mixed media, and I'm in a hurry, and I'm just working through this challenge process and making sure that I get in my creative challenge today. I am currently tissue painting this Snapdragon, and what that means is I'm laying down a similar color palette in collage in tissue, and then I'm working painting and all those color shadings and color variances over the top of that. And what it does is it gives it a nice texture that's almost realistic in a way that I don't know, it gives it a really neat effect, almost like paper mache, that thickness and that texture, but still incorporates the painterly look. So it's really cool. But I do have to say, Snapdragons to illustrate and even paint just to get that right shape is so tricky, really. They're just Snapdragons, let's just be honest, they're already a very unique shape, and it can go wrong so quick. It can end up looking like other things. That's awkward. So when I saw this prompt for today, I was like, oh no, I love Snapdragons. I had some, but yeah, it's a challenge, but I'm loving it. It's awesome though. So here's the finished product. I hand tore around the Snapdragon to give kind of that realistic ruffled edge. And then I fussy cut around the stem and the leaves and the little buds that was on the Snapdragon plant. And I'm obviously placed it over my mixed media background. And let me let y'all take a look at this. This is how my mixed media background turned out on that receipt paper with that extra tissue paper. And there's my Snapdragon fussy cut out and hand tore out as well. So I'm going to apply this Snapdragon onto the back of my, onto the top of my card, and I'm just coming in and doing some leaf work, outlines, and outlining the Snapdragon itself. Obviously, I'm doing this early in the morning, so y'all forgive me if I stumble over my words and can't talk because the coffee hasn't quite kicked in. So now I'm coming in with some book pages and putting in a quote. And y'all, I hope I don't tear this up like I did yesterday. But it says that flowers are always a great idea. And as an official plant mom, I can totally agree. Flowers are always a really great idea, especially snapdragons. They're beautiful. So I think this card turned out really great. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'm coming in with closer looks. Obviously, last looks are posted at the end of the video, and I just want to say, if y'all want to know more about this challenge and how to start it, check out my video on day 1. Description box has all the details on how to join and about the start of this challenge. I just want to say a huge thank you for everyone that's watching and joining me in on this challenge. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to become a part of the Tater Tribe. Join me over on Instagram at tatereyes.sassmouth. You can also join me over on Facebook as well at that same name. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!